Next question is epigenetic. Science and epigenetics have proven that trauma is passed on to descendants, or the effects of trauma. Shamanism is already working with this, has for a long time, has tools to deal with the effects of trauma and the effects on descendants of people who have trauma. But recently, in medical science, there's discoveries that epigenes themselves can be passed on, and the way they turn on or off a gene sequence or segment, this also can be passed on. But epigenes are what ride on top of the chromatin and actually block the expression of some portion of a segment of DNA that might actually promote healthy expression in your life, but when that's shut down, it predisposes you to some type of dysfunction. And a lot of what's been found with epigenetics is that changes in attitude, changes in consciousness, can create changes at the psychological level and at the biological level. Maybe it's somewhat in line with what's known in the field of clinical hypnosis as a placebo effect and nocebo effect, the power of consciousness to actually act upon the genes and change what is happening there or being expressed there. So the question is, do I think that medical treatment will do a better job? If so, why? And I really don't know the answer to that, but I don't think the solution is simply going into the genetic level and making changes mechanically for the person and bypassing the consciousness of the being who has that body and who has that DNA and those epigenes. Something is lost if we don't know how to change ourselves, if we don't know how to heal ourselves, shift our consciousness in a way that makes our bodies healthier, even at the level of epigenetics, even at the level of DNA. So I think the old Newtonian Cartesian framework that's still alive in medicine still thinks mechanically extracting something is the cure. And I think from my own shamanic perspective, you cannot bypass the person who has this trauma. They must become conscious. They must become an active participant in their healing.